money laundering. Violent, man. Like violent. They charge 20% of your income. Is that a lot or what?
That is a lot of money.
No, $20. I think the lesser of 20% or $20, whichever is less. Like, that's still a lot of money, man.
Well, if it's only $20, then it's okay. But 20% of your money, you make. How much do you make?
I don't know.
I mean, usually the least or the most amount that somebody makes, or the least amount somebody can make, is like 676. So, and 5% of that would be like $140.
Oh, 5% of how much?
Wait, no, wait.
Oh, you mean 280. 5% of 280.
Yeah.
Oh, less than 5% of 2,100 or something.
Right.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
A lot of money.
I think that's stupid, huh?
Yeah, that's a lot. It's not money. Self-passionate. But Amy's quitting, huh? Self-passionate is still in Debbie. But Amy Cato's quitting. Why is she quitting?
Because she's going to go to school. And she's getting a master's.
What?
I can't remember what it's in.
You ever get those Sudoku problems solved?
Got it all solved and I won.
Did you do them all correctly?
Yep.
Because remember, you're not supposed to put anything on the paper except a number.
I don't know, I do.
Can I look at it?
Actually, I'll show you. Usually what I do.
You cross out the number once you have it, or?
Yeah.
No, this is a...
It's like, oh, there's one that I did. Right here.
Oh.
See, and I put bad. I did a bad job.
Like it was incomplete or
bad again.
False entry or improper entry.
So a star here somewhere. A star means I did good. There's a star.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right.
Yay! In fact, that's what I just did.
Well, you did it right. You didn't mark the page at all. See, it's Asian. You're supposed to not, supposed to use logic only, not any kind of like an extrapolant guessing.
Oh, see, that one I did good.
Because an extrapolant is like when you say either or, like either this adds to 5 or this adds to 7, but not both.
Right.
By logic, you're supposed to work out
You know
numerically.
what? The way that my brain has a bad memory to it, so I just got to do it this way.
Okay, it's like very important to do it the way they say it. I know it's hard, but it will empower you.
Exactly. I can understand that.
Okay, so it's supposed to say if x plus y equals 4 and x is an odd number, is y an odd number?
X what?
Suppose we have two variables, x and y, both integers, non-zero. So if x plus y is 4, or let's say 8 for easier, and x is an odd number, is y an odd number?
Yes.
Right, you're right. See, I mean, technically it could be complex.
Because 8 is an even number.
Right on.
And if you got an odd number, you got to have another odd number to make an even number.
Right on, man. So it works like that, to where we have things. But you see what I'm saying? That's hard to prove without using algebra.
Right.
The easiest way of looking at it, if x is odd and y is odd, it's because 8 is a multiple of 2, more simply. But the reason you say it couples is because it has to be a coupled number abstractly. As a class.
You're really good in math.
Yeah. But you see what I'm saying? So we get more complex. We say, if x plus y is a
Now let me ask you something, okay?
Yeah.
What is your heritage?
Indian.
Are you Indian?
Yep.
American Indian?
South America. I'm from Buenos Aires.
You're from Buenos Aires?
Sí.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. They're known to be lawyers and engineers down there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So that's where you got all your smarts.
Yeah. So, but you see what I'm saying? So say we have x plus y plus z, and we know that one's odd and one's even. Like x and y, x is odd and y is even.
Right.
And it adds up to 12. What are the properties of z?
Say it again.
The first number, x, is even. The second number, y, is odd. And the third number, z, is, you don't have any properties. The first are real integers. They're all real integers greater than 0. What can we say about z if we know that their sum is 12?
It is odd.
Right on, man. See, that's the way it works. So it's like in Sudoku, they didn't want you to think bilaterally like that, though, because you know that the even cancels from 12 to an even.
Right.
So that y plus z has to be an even number. Right. So that if y is odd, then z would have to be odd too in order to get a dual.
You know what, Enrique?
Yeah.
You are really amazing. Seriously.
I feel like Steve Jobs. He do a lot of work with no pay. He's unemployed, you know.
Who is Steve Jobs?
Jobs invented the computer. Even IBM, Intel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Apple. He invented both of them. Apple's and Intel.
Wow.
And Pixar. But he had so many health problems, he almost died, and so he's now living homeless or jobless in California, I think.
Oh, really?
He's like Tracy Lords, you know, the porn star that.
Oh, right.
She was. All her movies are no good because they're all illegal. It's statutory.
Oh, really?
Right. So it's like she got all this publicity, gets defiled like that in front of the public as a minor, and no one can view her stuff.
You said his name was Steve Jobs?
Yeah, S-T-V-E, Steve.
S-T-E-V-E.
Jobs, like job, plural.
J-O-B-S.
Right. But see, there's some very abstract properties in numbers that you get which are strange. Like, say if you have x squared plus y squared equals z squared, and say like, what if x is a multiple of 3n plus 1, and y is...
Steve Jobs right here.
Yeah. But I mean, the math gets kind of complex, so they'll say things like, for what number fields will odd numbers obey this canonical law, given that it's a commutative field? Like stuff like that. It's really abstract, yeah. I should, oh yeah. Stephen Paul Jobs, born February 24th, 1955, is an American business magnate and inventor. He is the co-founder and chief executive officer of Apple Incorporated. Jobs also previously served as chief executive of Pixar Animation Studios. He became a member of the board of directors of the Walt Disney Company in 2006, following the acquisition of Pixar by Disney. He was credited in the 1955 movie Toy Story as an executive producer. In the late 1970s, Jobs, with Apple co-founders Steve Wozniak, Mike Markula, and others, designed, developed, and marketed one of the first commercially successful lines of personal computers, the Apple IIe. He invented the computer.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are just full of information, aren't you?
I designed computers in college.
Did you?
Yeah. It's hard to do. You use like multi-board ultrasim and use PDEs or the solid-state properties of wafer chips.
Well, let me ask you something. What is your diagnosis?
Schizophrenia. Otherwise, undifferentiated, paranoid schizophrenia, undifferentiated.
Now, are you taking all your medications?
This week, you know, my brother accused me of non-compliance last week, so this week I took about 70% of them. 70%. I took the psychotropic consistent. I didn't take the benztropine because that's 8 PRN. Like, proxy is needed. It's a side effect pill, so if you get heavy or because of it, you say you don't have to take the side effect pill. But I take the psychotropics, I don't take the Prex anymore. The olanzapine, that is the Prex. Olanzapine, Paxil, and Abilify. I took about 70% of them this time. It's a lot. 2 days I took it consistently.
Well, it's a lot. Do you know how many medications I take a day?
How many?
You know, because of me getting a transplant.
Well, liver, kidney.
Kidney and a pancreas.
Both of them? All three?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Nephrology.
No liver, just kidney and a pancreas.
Pancreology. What's the study of the pancreas?
I don't know what is the study of pancreas.
Kidney is nephrology.
Right.
The liver is...
There's nothing wrong with my liver.
What do they call that? I know.
I barely even drink. So
Because nepos is Greek for bean, and the kidney looks like a bean. It's kind of
Oh, okay.
so they call it. It's a hard word to say. It's pronounced nepros. It's a trip song. Phi row.
Okay.
Where's the liver?
Now, let me ask you another question now. What do you do with your hair in the morning?
I put toothpaste
It always
in it.
looks like you put toothpaste in it.
Yeah. Gets out of the body. It looks nice, huh?
Well, it's kind of
Disorganized.
yeah. So what, I don't know, what were you going to help you do?
Get a comb that can style it effectively so it looks even, smooth, trimmed, and clean.
Yeah, because I mean, it looks like it should be even and all that.
Hepatology is the liver, I think.
That's probably because I know that hepatitis and all that, when somebody gets that, it affects the liver.
Right, yeah. So the pancreas is probably pancreology, or maybe, look it up. Look up pancreas. Well, just look up pancreas, and it'll probably tell you where. I mean, Wikipedia is probably your best bet. Steve Carter was so good at this. He was able to enable Windows XP to read script for like script like Japanese letters, katakana, and
for pancreatic cancer. Treat pancreatic cancer.
Oh, there it is. Wikipedia at the bottom, yeah. I think it says pancreology. It might be like endocrinology or something. I'll have a look for. Okay, so we have nephrology, hepatology, histology, which is cellular biology, cardiology, which is the heart, gastrology, which is the intestines, urology, which is the urinary tract, and I forget what masculine genital study is. I think it's like philology or phallology or something. See, there's histology. It's the study of the cell, from the Greek istos, which means cell. Anatomy is a Latin word. It means it's a Greek word, actually. Probably history. Pick 4 diseases. You can probably tell there's the pancreas was first identified before Western civilization. There's
embryological?
That's not it. Embryology. Embryo is Greek for zygote or oh, there it is. I think it's no, all whole. Like all is pan, like Pangea or Panacea or and whole is Kreos, which means fresh, like cadaver or carporum, which means bodily.
Damn, okay.
I can. It's under the 4th one. Yeah, it told it. It's a good question. I know there's a name.
Wait, where does it say in the desk? I can't see this really well.
I don't know where it is either. Some people think your heart's in your head. You think with your head, so if you have feelings, it's your heart.
Your heart, actually, they go like this, but I think actually it's in the middle.
I know.
They actually, when they gave me my transplants,
okay,
my kidney is sitting right here.
Uh-huh.
Usually the kidneys are back here.
They transplanted both of them?
Yeah, they put a kidney here and they put the pancreas here.
Okay.
Cool, huh?
Yeah, I guess we didn't find it. I'll go back and look at my internet. Sorry. That's a good question. I know they told the etymology of it. That pancreas is pan. I'm trying to tell that one guy what the etymology was. He was in a bad mood today. He's always in a bad mood.
Who's that?
Michael Staven.
Oh, Michael Staven he just runs at the mouth.
Yeah.
I thought I did, but.
No, you did good, Troy. People like you. Janet don't like Michael at all.
He runs a little bit too much.
I was going to have Janet over tonight. Yeah. Because you don't have nowhere to live. They sent her back to Park Place, but she had nowhere to live.
You are a good friend.
Yeah, I try to help her. Because she had to be homeless otherwise. That's serious.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Enrique, I gotta tell you, you are one. I did not realize how
smart guy,
you are.
yeah.
You're really intelligent.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I study forensics so much. You can tell things about people from glances. You can tell, like, do you like the number 19?
I can give or take it.
How about the number 17?
I think I like 17 more than I do 19.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But you've always been pretty light, haven't you? Never like over 250, right?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you can tell things like that about just the way people work, and the way they think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can tell things clever, just very complex things. You can tell what their birthday is within about two hours just by looking at them.
So when is my birthday?
This is complex because I'm not fully an expert at it by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not really sure. It's just an educated guess, really. I'm 67. Is that the right year?
For 65.
Okay. November?
You're really close.
What was it?
October.
October, okay.
October 27th.
See, the way you tell that in the years is you can kind of guess their age, kind of their sense of maturity. Like, if someone's from the 60s, they're talking about like Betty Goodman and Gillian Miller, and you kind of tell because they dress that way.
Yeah.
Because newer in the 80s, you dress with bell bottoms, Converses, and
All right.
socks.
Right.
You just kind of tell their age from that. You can tell the month they're born too by the weather, because Denver's always four seasons.
Now, so were you born down in South America?
I was.
Were you?
Yeah.
Guess where I was born?
Where? Rose Medical.
Cool. Well, I was born in Denver, but it was at Porter.
Porter. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's up near Harvard and Yale.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think, it's right in that area.
Englewood, right? Near where Englewood meets.
Yeah, they're in Englewood, yeah. My parents were high school sweethearts at Englewood High School.
That's very romantic.
Yeah. I'm very proud of that. My father, they divorced when I was 5.
That is sad.
But my father lived until 5 years ago.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
10 years ago.
Okay.
And he passed away. His ex-wife, or his wife, my mom is his ex-wife, but his wife, I did not like her. I always called her my step-monster.
That's what happened with Tracy Lord. She was abused by her dad, then she was abused by her mom's boyfriend, Roger.
Oh, no.
Oh, it got awful. Just, like violently molested. Kidnapped, molested, beaten, stabbed, burnt. She turned to porn when she was, I think, 13. Serious story. Very serious. Very serious. She all these movies. They're illegal. You can't get them anywhere.
That's what you said.
It's child porn. You know how quickly the police nab you if they catch you doing that?
No, they can't be big time.
It's a felony. I believe it's a Class C felony.
Is it?
Which is not as serious as A or B, but it's still pretty bad.
Wow.
It's like, I think it's like 6 years per movie or something.
Really?
Yes. If you do like 20 movies, that's 120 years. You'd be locked up for the rest of your life.
Oh.
Like, the only one who can really own that stuff is her.
Right.
Yeah, that's a mess, man.
Right.
How much trouble people get in trying to manipulate kids. I hope it never happens to anyone again.
My brother actually was in a child porn thing.
You mean the ring or solicitation and distribution, or like a movie?
They were moving. They were filming him.
Doing sex acts, intimate sex acts in front of a camera when he was underage?
Yeah.
What was the statutory age in Colorado then, like 18, 16?
He was 15 when he did that. So I bet you it was about 18.
God, that's so serious.
Yeah.
It's been 18 for some time. In France, it's 15, and they have more rights if it's been produced in the past, but it's not been recalled. France is liberal. It's like public invasion. They like to consider themselves liberally liberated after the French Revolution.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They go around beheading people, and then 200 years later, they're considered liberal for being more tolerant of child porn.
I know.
It's bad.
Kind of sick.
Why do kids?
Well, when you really think about it, Enrique,
Mm-hmm.
that when somebody's a child, they really don't have the concept of exactly what love is.
Right. Do you have kids?
Huh?
Do you have kids?
No.
No. Me and this girl I know might be expecting.
Really?
Yeah, her name's Kim. She was a waitress down at the bar I used to work at.
Okay.
She's nice. We can call it Martha if it's a girl and Brian if it's a boy.
So you don't know what she's expecting?
We don't really know. But you know, and obviously if it shows up and tests are positive.
Usually she would know.
How would you know without like, one of those like exams?
Well, how long ago was it that you guys
Saw each other?
Relations?
8 months. I don't think they're scared much.
8 months?
Yeah, no, 8 weeks. Yeah.
I was going to say 8 months.
Maybe we should be.
I was going to say she better know by now.
Yeah.
8 weeks, okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. 8 weeks since we think there's a strong possibility of that.
Right.
It's a cyber girlfriend, really, cyber wife. But yeah, I don't think she's half carrying, so it's not going to mean anything, you know. But yeah, child porn is bad. I wrote this story called Luminin, which really demonstrates why children can't really expect to understand that.
Yeah.
It's because you know how much smaller they are. Their body just works differently. They don't understand a word of it.
Exactly.
So even if you show them that you know, when kids go to the zoo and they see the animals doing stuff,
right? They're
like, oh, neat. What are they doing? Oh, fun. Let's collect these pictures. Let's find out what it is. And it doesn't even occur to them.
It's like, well, the one is sick and the other one's pushing them to the hospital.
Or they say, well, they're doing it, but they don't really understand it. They're like, well, oh, neat. I guess that's how. They don't understand pregnancy and like reproduction. They think of it as sort of, oh, like it's animals doing it. Like that's all they think. They think about that in every single way. I mean, like even if they're when they say parents, their parents say, oh, that's neat. That's neat. Oh well, that's them. Smooch, smooch. It's like that the whole time through.
Right.
So trying to make a minor understand adult pornography is like trying to make a housebreak a cat the way you housebreak a dog. It's completely different.
Right, exactly.
I mean, and that's not to be prerogative or pejorative. Pejorative, but the method of implementation is completely different. Because you know how you instruct cats differently than you instruct dogs.
Right.
You know, you like roll, sit down, sit over, and the other ones you just sort of spray with a bottle of water. It's completely different. So that's a mess, man. It's a mess. I don't know. I hope I never get caught doing child porn because that stuff's bad, man.
You better not get caught doing that.
No. I mean, well, I can't because I'm not a minor anymore.
Right.
I mean, if I ever did child porn, I mean, like pose in models as a model for that, I feel strange, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. Kim got really mad at me because I drew the blinds and she wasn't dressed. So I was like, she's like, oh, what the bleep are you doing? I was like, Jesus Christ. And I said, sorry, Kim, this lady I know, is my cyber wife.
Oh.
Yeah. She's a waitress down at the bar where I used to work.
Oh, okay, yeah, at the corner.
Yeah, she won't come to see me much, so, I mean, I'm trying to get Janet to come over, but Kim won't do it. Janet will, is a waitress down there. She'll do it, but Kim won't do it. I mean, it's a mess. Just doesn't like to be seen with me.
With Janet.
Oh, Janet?
Yeah.
She's got a lot of gangs.
Huh?
A lot of her friends are in gangs. Other than that, she's nice.
Yeah, she's a poor girl.
Her caseworker's lost. It's a Journey song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or Steve Perry?
I like a lot of these covers that Gray does.
Guess how many, what do you call it, karaoke CDs I have?
How many?
None. They're expensive.
Are they?
Yeah.
Now, is
Gray hair.
that gray hair?
You notice that? It's probably, most of it's toothpaste. There is a shock of hair to the left. I'm going to get it.
Hey, she put toothpaste in your hair.
Yeah, it holds
That is
better.
unusual.
Yeah, it holds better and it smells nice. So Janet was like, she touched my hair. She says, what you put in your hair? I was like, toothpaste. She says, what kind? So I told her what kind.
What kind?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that question.
Yeah, I know. She's like, what kind of?
I put close up.
Trident, Aquafresh, Crest, Colgate.
That's kind of funny.
It's silly. She was going to do it too. I was going to show her how to do it, but I forgot. Oh well. Well, listen.
Okay. Well, dude, you entertained me tonight, okay?
Okay. What?
You were entertaining tonight.
That was him. I'm going to go. We'll go take the bus home.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go see what's going on up here.
I think Tasha already left.
Did she? How do you know that?
Because I saw her leave.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. I love that song.